This map of Westeros is defined by a massive boundary wall of ice. It is a structure designed to separate the southern Seven Kingdoms from the frozen, unmapped wilderness of the deep north. 3 rangers of the Night's Watch venture into that wilderness, only to find a wildling camp slaughtered. The bodies are arranged in strange, deliberate patterns, until the dead disappear and humanoid figures with glowing blue eyes emerge from the tree line. These are the White Walkers, creatures dismissed as ancient myths for thousands of years. Within seconds, 2 of the heavily armed rangers are dead, and the legend of the North becomes a reality. A single survivor named Will escapes the carnage. He flees south, crossing the wall and desperately making his way toward the regional stronghold of Winterfell to deliver a warning of what is coming. Lord Eddard Stark, the Warden of the North, captures the man. But instead of hearing the warning, Stark focuses on the law. A ranger who leaves his post is a deserter. Ned Stark carries out the execution himself, telling his young son Bran that the man who passes the sentence should swing the sword. Stark chooses honor and the strict enforcement of human laws over the impossible story of an undead army. By executing the only witness to the invasion, the North remains unaware of the existential threat gathering on its border. Winterfell's isolation ends when King Robert Baratheon arrives with his royal court. It is a massive procession of southern wealth and color, marking the first time the king has visited his old friend Ned Stark in years. In the capital of King's Landing, the king's top advisor, Jon Arryn, has died under mysterious circumstances. While the official cause is illness, the sudden vacancy creates a power vacuum that threatens the stability of the crown. King Robert asks Ned Stark to travel south and become the new hand of the king. To secure the bond, he proposes a marriage between Prince Joffrey and Ned's daughter, Sansa. On the road back to the castle, the Starks find a dead direwolf, the animal symbol of their house. She has left behind exactly 6 pups, 1 for each of the Stark children, including Ned's illegitimate son, Jon Snow. Feeling like an outsider in his own home, Jon Snow finds a mentor in Tyrion Lannister. Tyrion, a dwarf mocked by his own family, tells Jon to never forget what you are, wear it like armor, and it can never be used to hurt you. Ned Stark reluctantly accepts the king's offer. He leaves the safety of the North, unaware that he is leading his family directly into a political web designed to destroy them. Across the narrow sea, on an eastern continent, the exiled heirs of the Targaryen dynasty survive. Viserys Targaryen is obsessed with reclaiming the Iron Throne. He spends his days calculating how to raise an invasion force and return to Westeros to seize his family's crown. Viserys trades his sister, Daenerys, to a powerful Dothraki warlord named Khal Drogo. In exchange for the marriage, Viserys expects a massive army of horse lords to cross the sea and do his bidding. While the Targaryens plot their return, the immediate threat to the Starks comes from a secret hidden inside Winterfell's own walls. Young Bran Stark, climbing a high tower, witnesses Queen Cersei and her twin brother Jaime Lannister in a forbidden relationship. The secret they share is enough to bring down the royal family. Jaime Lannister acts instantly to protect the secret. He says, "The things I do for love," and pushes Bran from the tower. This act of violence ensures that the families of Westeros can no longer coexist in peace. The need to protect political secrets has pushed the realm past the point of negotiation. Bran's fall is the catalyst for a continental war. It forces Starks, Lannisters, and Targaryens into a struggle for survival, where everyone is a target. This map shows the realm fracturing. The great houses retreat to their strongholds, fighting for the Iron Throne. In the coming struggle, they will spend their gold, burn their crops, and exhaust their military power, sacrificing every resource to win. As the lords focus inward on their rivals, they leave the North defenseless. The Night's Watch is ignored, its warnings are silenced, and the wall remains a skeleton of its former strength. While the kingdoms fight over titles, the White Walkers gather strength in the shadows. They are pushing a wall of frost toward the south, an enemy that cannot be bribed or negotiated with. Every life lost in the Game of Thrones is a soldier who will not be there to stand against the frost. The struggle for the Iron Throne is a distraction, and for the people of Westeros, that distraction may be fatal. Winter is coming.